Okay, look, some more grammar on this topic. Don't use two subjects or two objects. For example, two subjects, look. The monk took the bag which it contained and offered food. You see? You see the mistake over here, of course I'm showing, but the monk took the bag. This is our main clause. Okay, let me point it out, no? Here, main clause. The monk took the bag. The monk took the bag, okay? Now we want to talk about the bag. Then you use which, right? We use which for things, no?
Yes.
Or we can use that. Then on this clause, this is a mistake. You add another subject, you see? Because which is already the subject. Which contained. You cannot say which it contained. Okay? Two subjects. Then this is a mistake. Don't do that. Do you understand? Okay? Or two objects. Two objects, or maybe if it's not an object, it's like a complement maybe. Let's go to the elder. Okay, this is the first main clause. Let's go to the elder, the theta. Now we want to talk about the elder as an object whom our teacher talked about. I didn't add a second noun. So here the mistake would be here, whom our teacher talked about him, you see? Like a second object, you see? This him is wrong. Because him is already referred to by the whom. Okay? Okay? Do you understand? So don't put two times the same. Okay? Now let's see here. Verbs that go with a preposition. They are prepositional verbs. We studied some of them, right? Yes. To look at, for example. Believe in. Remember? Okay. These verbs that they go with a preposition, they only have one object. For example, to look at. That masterpiece, remember this word, masterpiece? Yes. That masterpiece, yes, Mona Lisa, for example. That masterpiece which John is looking at, then don't say again it. You see? Looking at. Yeah, you stop. You need an object, look at what? But the object is here, you see? It's already clear from which. So is looking at something, yes, but this something here in this sentence is here, okay? So which John is looking at. Stop. Okay? Sorry? The masterpiece at which John is looking? Yeah, I think it's okay. But if it's a phrasal verb, I think it has to be at the end. Okay? I think there is more information coming, according to my memory. Okay? Was painted by Alphonse Mucha. You know this painter? This artist? Alphonse Mucha. Alphonse Mucha. Okay, that masterpiece which John is looking at was painted by Alphonse Mucha. Do you understand it? Okay. Yeah, so looking at, you should not put two objects. It's a little bit like this one, whom our teacher talked about him. It's a bit like the same, you see? What?
That masterpiece.
Masterpiece.
It is dependent or
Independent.
independent?
That masterpiece was painted by Alphonse Mucha. This is our independent main clause. It could be by itself. You can just say that masterpiece was painted by Alphonse Mucha. It's perfect. Okay? Then this clause The relative clause is a subordinate clause, it's not a main clause. It's a dependent clause. It cannot be by itself. You cannot make a sentence like this, which John is looking at. You cannot say that by itself. Okay? What else? Defining relative clauses, they identify, classify nouns, change their meaning. Okay, they are less formal. They usually go immediately after the noun, and they're not separated by commas. This is just a summary about defining clauses. Usually I paint them, no, they're all blue actually. Non-defining clauses, here you have, again, a short summary. We already know this.